Blues look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Blues start with possession as we are now underway. Feeds it over. The Capitals have it against the wall. Washington's got it in their own zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Ovechkin's got the puck. And he takes the feed. Gets in front of the shot. Takes the feed from the wing. Goes right to the crease. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Strome's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Sandin. Slides the puck to Van Riemsdyk. Steps inside. The Capitals will play it against the wall. Handles it along the blue line. Washington's got the puck along the wall. Takes it to the front. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Oh, did you hear that? That was a car crash out there.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
The Capitals gain control of the puck. Passes it over. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Shot! That's gloved by Thompson. Sandin's got the puck in his own zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Bolduc's picking up steam. To the low slot, and he opts to wait for more support. Too much congestion in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Thompson.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it and makes the save.
Quick feed to Dubois. Takes it right in the chest. Tendy plays it up, and he feeds it down to Kessel. Oh, and a great hits up play to force the turnover by Mangiapane. Play rolls on. Radish has got it along the wing. And that's intercepted. How about this? 3-on-1. Broken up. What a play defensively. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Quick pass to Walker.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of... Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
The Capitals don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box. And their first chance to use the man advantage.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
Thompson's going to hang on for a whistle. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Blues win the draw. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. The Capitals will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Puck cleared from the defensive end. They go on the attack through center. Washington's got the puck along the boards. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Holloway's crossed the line and gained the zone. Here's a chance. Washington's got it in their own zone. And he passes it up ahead to Strome. Reads the pass perfectly and takes it off. The Capitals get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers. He's got a step. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When
Back away. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in.
What a shot! What a pass! St. Louis takes a 1-0 lead here in the closing moments of the first period. Timing everything here.
Yeah, it really is. And it took longer than I thought played throughout this entire period.
Good stop by Thompson. Puck sent over to Van Riemsdyk. Duhaime's got it in the offensive zone. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
St. Louis will want to continue where they left off after the first period. They've got that one-goal lead, but it's what they've been doing on the ice, getting shots through to the net, funneling everything and disguising the shots as well, that's made them effective.
Folks got it deep in the offensive end. Oh, what a stick save!
Wilson's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Here he is, all alone, and makes the save. Karson's moving it ahead. Look out, here they come on the attack. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent, then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And that's off a stick. Slides it across. Washington's got the puck against the boards.
Chikrin's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Washington's got the puck against the boards. Sends a pass over. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
They've got numbers. Slides it across. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Capitals take possession off the faceoff. Looking for space inside the D zone. Gets the puck over to Mangiapane. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. Moves the puck. On the attack along the boards. Sends it in front. And Karen's off a twig in front of the net. Fires it. Makes the save on the glove. Washington's looking to break out. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Denied by Binnington. Sends it quickly to Joseph. Turned aside by Thompson. Moves it to Mangiapane. Roy's got it through center. And now it's grabbed by Wilson. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. And he takes the pass. The Capitals played along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Wilson. Karson sliding the puck behind the net. Moves into the slot. Oh, wow. Back to the blue line. A chance in front. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Takes the feed. Great defensive effort with the stick. Quick feed to Bushnevich. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the feed. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And that's knocked away by Falk. Washington's got the puck. Oh, fantastic save by Binnington. Slides it quickly to Neighbors. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Chikrin.
Washington's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Protas controls the puck behind the net. And here's the pass to Van Riemsdyk. Great poke check on the reach. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. And this one's underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Blues are getting goalie, James, and this can be so frustrating. You're putting a ton of shots to net. You're getting great scoring chances, but you just can't find the back of the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Capitals are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Slides the puck over. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Puck grab by Strome. Washington's playing it from the side. Handles the puck. Poked away at center by Sandin. Along the half wall with the puck. Great reach with the poke check. Puck scooped up by Sandin. And it's a quick pass to Karson. Sends the pass over. And down he goes as the puck goes free.
Well, this is a primetime clinic on how to own the puck. I mean, they're managing it, and they are playing with it at will in the offensive zone.
St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Taken by Broberg. Here's a chance in front. And he gets just enough to keep it out.
Amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Cutting to the front of the net. Quick pass to Holloway. Moves the puck to Shen. Great reach with the poke check by Van Riemsdyk. Moves it to Chychrun. Jostles the puck loose. Scrum ensues along the boards. Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Dubois. Avoids the defender. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Here's a feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Backhander in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Receives the pass. The Blues carried along the wall. Now a quick pass to Tucker. Tremendous defensive effort to crouch down and block it. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
St. Louis is going to have to convert at some point in time here in this third period. They've had plenty of shots on goal, but they need to even the score. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check.
Thompson's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and a reason why they have a healthy lead.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Washington's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Huge save on the play! Oh my goodness, wow!
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Washington's got the puck against the half wall. Quick feed down low. Puck picked up by Mangiapane. From the top of the offensive zone here. Poked away by Walker. From point blank. Stick save and a beaut by Binnington. There's back-to-back saves. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Getting into the later stages of this period. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Thomas wins the draw at center. The Blues are across the line and into the offensive end. Shot! Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Buchnevich has got it in the defensive zone. Chikrin's got it against the boards. And he takes the dish. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Look at this, 2-on-1. Feeds it over. Smart defensive effort to break up that play. Sends it ahead to Strome. All alone. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Picked up along the wall by Cole. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. Slides it across to Strome. The Capitals have it behind the net. Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you gotta have a strong push if you want to be able to do it post to post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. The Capitals come away with the win on a night that talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Blues will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Thomas looks around. Battle along the boards. The Penguins move it in. Chance in front. Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
And they win that draw at center. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Loses the coverage there. With the stop. The Penguins have it from their own end. And now it's grabbed by Falk. The Blues played along the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Crosby.
Pittsburgh's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Fantastic save!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Pittsburgh's got control of the puck. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. St. Louis is in the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it to Malkin. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Takes it into the slot. He scores! Tie game!
But you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
More than half the period left to play. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And that's poked away by Brisnick. Slides the puck across to Novak. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, look at the pass. That's intercepted. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Intercepted. Tries to get the puck over to Holloway. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. The Penguins looking against the half wall. A centering chance! Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! Shooters lugging the puck. And now he passes it to Joseph. And that's just out of reach. Slides the pass over to Timmins. Great pressure to force the turnover by Shen. Takes the feed from the left side. What a hit on the play. Great save by Bennington. Scooped up along the wall by Dewar. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Bennington. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Sundqvist gaining momentum. Quick feed to Tucker. Shakes off the coverage. Sends the pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. And now he moves it quickly to Kolyachonok. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. He got all of that hit. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Blocked in traffic. Quick stop by Bennington. Here in the late going of the frame, it's all tied up. Faxes won a big draw on their own end. Picked off. The Blues have it now. Gets it over to Torchenko. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Up along the wing. And the puck skips away after that move. Here's a shot. Scored! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in and
scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, the persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? And you wear down your opponent, eventually
themselves trailing late in the opening frame. Tosses it on to Crosby. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame.
Binnington's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and out-will and out-battle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Pittsburgh's had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail. And with the puck dropped, we are now underway in period number 2. All right, scores! And I guess they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses. And, man, do they take advantage.
St. Louis wins the face-off in the neutral zone. Oh, smart heads that play to poke that one away. Here's an odd-man rush to his teammate. Folks, tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. The Penguins have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. Atari's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Sends it across the ice. Pass across to Bushnevich. He got all of that one. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Puck grab by Shen.
Raquel's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the prize, eye on the puck, and just redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's attack mentality, and he has it tonight.
Now he slides it up. Here we go, 2-on-1. Shoots the goal. Wow, what a save! Scores! And they've gone in front thanks to the power play goal.
Well, it's all about manipulating the PK, and that's what they did so well to take advantage of that opportunity.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. St. Louis is trying to build on that 1-goal lead. Dishes it off. With possession along the wall. Shuts it down. Taken along the wall by Crosby. Hits it over. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Into the corner of the attacking area. Back to the point it goes. And misses over the net. Picked up along the boards by Torchenko. St. Louis has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Taken by Grzelcyk. Tries to get it to Rust. Quick pass to Torchenko. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
The Penguins need to find a way to convert on one of these scoring chances as they trail here in period number 2. Sunfist won it in their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Moves it around along the half wall. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Off the post!
Pittsburgh's been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off the pipe. If this game is close, they can get another one. They can get right back in it.
Back at the point, they set it up. Steps up with the block. Nedeljkovic has opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. 3-2 is where we're sitting. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Penguins cross the blue line and are on the attack. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play! More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. Lazat's won the draw center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Achari. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Look out. Puck scooped up by Amama. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And now he passes up to Tucker. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. From behind the net. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Achari. Shay's got it across the line. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And he slides it quickly. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
The Penguins win the faceoff at center. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Slides it diagonally to Holloway. Great stick work with the steal. St. Louis gains control of the puck. Looks to make a play over to Kyrou.
Sorry, James. Didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
Handles the pass. Pittsburgh's got it behind the net. Here's a shot. Missed the net. Tried to tuck it into the corner there.
You could see that he was looking in and around the post, James, and sometimes when you're trying to put it in, that's exactly what happens. He just misses, but a miss is a miss.
Cutting to the slot. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. And he takes the feed. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number, and we've got period number 3 next. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Puck is dropped in period number 3. There has been no shortage of offense at either end tonight. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
St. Louis is fortunate to be in a game here in the 3rd period, James.
Trying to gain a step. All alone. Great save. Puck moves over to Fulk. Takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Broberg. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Letang. Oh, stick save and a beaut. And that goes off, pours off a body. Fultz taking it from his own end. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Pittsburgh's on the attack. And he takes the feed. The Blues look to start the transition game. Scooped up along the wall by Novak. Moves close to the point. And that carries off a stick. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Blues have it behind the cage. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Fans have been treated to a fun one tonight. Lots of offense. It's 4-3. And he slides it quickly to Holloway. Oh, the officials were all over that trip. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Up by 1 and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as the power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
Well, a timely power play.
He's got a little jump. He's clear. What a save on the play. Tries to feed it over to Bolduc. Picks off the pass. And he sidesteps the check there. Looking to break out here on the power play. And the referee caught that trick on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Here's a chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
St. Louis wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. And that's deflected. deflected off someone in front. Scores! And three's the magic number. Here's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
Achari's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Moves it to Kolyachona. Through center along the wing. The Penguins take it along the wall. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Broberg. And he moves it up to Bushnevich. A feed out front. Oh, it comes up with a stop. Kolyachona stick handling in his own zone. He carries the puck up along the wing. Pittsburgh's going to play it from the corner. St. Louis has it in their own zone.
Timmins is now standing ready to get back on the ice.
The Penguins get the job done shorthanded. We are still tied here.
Well, it's a critical juncture. Game is tied, and the PK unit does a real great job of keeping it there.
Here in the back half of this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Penguins win it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass. Shuts him down. Jostled off the puck. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel a momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
Pittsburgh's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. Puck picked up by Grzelcyk. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Passes it over. Intercepted the pass.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
Slides it back to the blue line. That's on the stick. Moves it quickly over to Grzelcyk. Pittsburgh's working around along the line. Tees him up. That's blocked. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And this scrum has really put the pressure on now. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Slides it over with pace to Karson. Strong use of the body. Pass to Torchenko. Directs it on over to Shea. Moves the puck.
St. Louis has a #1 line that is an offensive threat, and they're difficult to shut down against any opponent because of their motion in the offensive zone in particular. They produce, and they're a reason why this team is ahead.
And now it's grabbed by Suter. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Handles the puck at the point. Quick feed to Bushnevich. Backhander in front. Oh, what a slick stop by Nedeljkovic. Unable to reach that one. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Slides it across. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Letang's got it in the defensive end. Taken along the wall by Rust. Moves it over to Malkin. Takes it across the blue line. Dishes it off. The Penguins have it behind the cage. Quick pass over to Tomasino. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Sharp angle shot. Made the stop on the play. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. St. Louis gets the win, but their power play leads the way.
Jim, this is exactly why you practice so often.
The Capitals are on home ice tonight. Centers glide into position for the opening draw. The Penguins get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Quick pass to Shea. Sends a pass over. Feeds it over. Big time stop.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it.
They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train, just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Raquel. Comes up with a monster save in front.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Puck grab by Raquel. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Pittsburgh's got it into the offensive zone. From the point, they take control of it. Drives to the sweet spot. Gets in front of it. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Crosby's got the puck. And he dodges the poke check there. And that's a great heads-up play by Thompson. Washington's got a hold of the puck. Oh, my! Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Taken by Karson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Dubois. With the one-timer. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Looks to pass it to Dubois. Washington's got the puck against the boards. Unloads one. Oh, and a great save by Nedeljkovic. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Karlsson's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes it to the net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Here he is. They score! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, James? Perfect weight transfer, beat the goaltender clean.
The Capitals win the draw. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And it's a quick pass to Dewar. On the attack along the boards. Moves by the check. Washington's got the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to Eller. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
The Penguins have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Rocks him. Lazat's got it in the offensive zone and makes the routine save. Pittsburgh's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. Crosby's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And that's blocked in traffic. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Here comes the official's call. The Capitals will lose a man, tripping the call. The Penguins get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. That's not going to fool them. Oh, here we go. Denies him again.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
And he rings the post. Here we go. They score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click. Pittsburgh's going to want to take this lead into the first intermission. They have really looked sharp tonight. Washington's won the draw in the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Beauvillier. Dishes it to Van Riemsdyk. The Penguins get a hold of the puck. And he takes the pass. Here they come on the attack. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Chychrun. Great timing to come up with the interception. Novak's going to play it against the half wall. Takes the feed at the point. Turns him away. Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. First period nearly in the books here. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that.
Dowd's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Washington's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Letang's got it along the wing. Shoots it on net. Blocked in front. Takes the feed. The Capitals play it along the wing. And that's off a stick. Pittsburgh's got possession while undermanned. From the left wing, takes the feed. Feeds the puck to Achari. Reaches out and uses the stick. Washington's got it in their own zone.
Tomasino's almost back on the ice.
The Capitals' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Avoids the poke check. Scores! And they do it again and again and again!
Now, the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
Malkin's won the draw. Slides the puck across to Timmins. Fires it on net, and that goes off the player. Sends it quickly to Chychrun. Now a quick pass to Mangiapane. The Penguins have it now. Moves the puck along the half wall. That's using the body on the block. The Penguins have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. The Capitals come up with the defensive zone draw. And the pass is picked off. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post.
The Penguins have a big lead here. They've been dominating possession. Everything's about habits, being aggressive, staying on the puck. You know that they always want to put it in, and this one just wires off the frame.
Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it.
Thompson's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, the collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Drives it to the crease, and he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Looks to get the puck over to Van Riemsdyk. And now he moves it quickly to Mangiapane. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Works it across to Eller. Washington's at the back end. Here he is in front. Denies him. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Bemstrom. The Capitals gain possession in their own end. Ferrari's carrying it ahead. The backhand answers the call big time. What a stop by Nedeljkovic.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Slides it quickly to Malkin. Skates to the crease. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Thompson. Passes it over. Takes the feed at the back end. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Washington's got the puck. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. The Capitals carried along the wall. Off the tip. Oh, it goes right up the post.
The Capitals have been dominated in this game, and a little bit of a pushback here, trying to get something to muster up some confidence, ignite a spark, and that just goes off the post. That's extremely frustrating for the entire team.
Protas plays the puck. Takes the feed. They've got some momentum here. Quick shot. Denies him in close.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Pittsburgh's on total cruise control early in this third period. The Penguins win the defensive zone faceoff. Tries to get the puck to Rust. The Penguins play it along the boards. Moves it to Shea. From one point man to another. Routine glove stop by Thompson. Washington's looking to break out. Pushes it across to Strome. Moves it to the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Sandin. Dished on over to Ovechkin. Washington's got the puck against the half wall. Denied by Nedeljkovic. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Grabbed along the board by Shea. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play! Pittsburgh's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third. It's
been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Great pressure on the offensive end by Protas. Here's a chance! Being saved by the goaltender, watching that one.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James, and I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Looks to set up at the point now. Denies that opportunity. Van Riemsdyk's got the puck in his own zone. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and here's the pass. Slides the puck over. Right on the doorstep. And he slides it quickly to Van Riemsdyk. And now it's grabbed by Karson. The Penguins moving ahead. Here they come on the rush. Moves it quickly over to Bemstrom. Oh, comes up with the stop.
Pittsburgh's been effective in all 3 zones. They've held play in the offensive zone. They've carried through the neutral zone. And in particular, they've been fantastic in their own zone. They protected the house. They protected their goaltender. And now it's about protecting the shutout.
Lowers the dome with that hit. He says, let's get physical on that play. Stops that one. Penalty coming up here. Timmins caught red-handed by the officials here. Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They've practiced. They know what they're doing. It'll come.
Right on the doorstep. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Quick feed to Shea. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. The Capitals will play it in their own end. Sends it in front, and that's stopped. Takes the puck behind his own cage. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Thompson. Both teams back to even strength. Impressive job by the penalty killers on that play.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
Karson's on the attack in the offensive zone. He's got it behind the cage. Shea's lugging the puck. Picked up along the wall by Kolyachonok. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Shot! Denies him in front.
Listen, James, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Puck grab by Beauvillier. Scooped up along the wall by Karson. Drills him. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Pittsburgh's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. Washington's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. And not much on that one. The Capitals look to start the transition game. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. The Capitals are in transition. The Penguins have it from their own end. Oh, look at this. Gaining steam here on the attack. Broken up by Radish. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Pittsburgh's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Eller's won the face-off.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Takes the puck along the boards. With possession along the wall. And this one's in the books. And not only with the W, he also gets the shutout in this one, Cheryl. Strong effort defensively.
A great effort, and he was the last line of defense and really tracked well. And in particular, he anticipated the play.
The Blues will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. And it's a quick pass to Broberg. Handles the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Nice poke check. Slides the puck across to Ovechkin. St. Louis has it. The Capitals going to work on offense. Uses the force on that hit. Couldn't catch up to that pass. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Loses the coverage there. Big open ice hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Moves it around along the half wall. Shakes off the coverage. Near the point. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. Big save in front. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Sends the pass over. Slides it across. The Capitals have it now. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Tries to get it over to Suter. Slides it to Holloway. Driving right to the front. And he's got the answer for that one. Angles it over to Protas. He got all of that one. Great read with the stick. Van Riemsdyk staying the line and on the attack. The Capitals looking against the half wall. One-time blast. Stones him on the play. Sends it over to Shen. Slips by the check. He scores! St. Louis has the game's first goal. They've changed the complexion now of this opening frame.
Yeah, the complete mindset redirect right here. When you get a goal, it's emotional, you're charged. The physical component, you start to engage more. So expect to find these next few shifts really energetic and on their opponent.
Duke's got it against the boards. Shot! Taken by Ferrari. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Washington's got it along the wall. Off the one-timer. Denies him. He got all of it. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Quick pass to Joseph. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Takes that pass back at the point. Here's a short pass to Tucker. Puck scooped up by Roy. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Oh, phenomenal move in the offensive end. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender.
I think the goaltender had read the playbook on the shooter here, James, because everyone knows that he's got an incredible one-timer, and the goalie pushes across to make the save.
And the puck leaves the zone. Taken along the wall by McMichael. Avoids the poke check. Moves it to Dow. From the backhand in front. Tremendous stop by Bennington.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
And he makes the save there. Karlsson's taking it from his own end. Pushes it across to McMichael. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
McMichael trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Chikrin's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Takes a shot. Here's a chance behind the net. Now a quick pass to Chikrin. Washington's on the attack. Puck picked up by Thomas. Receives the pass. Excellent stick work on the play. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 the score. St. Louis has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Broberg. stoppage in play, offside the call. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Strome's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Broken up at center by Buchnevich. Odd man rush. Dishes it off. Quick feed to Folk. And he takes the dish. Handles the pass. And he takes the feed. And now it's grabbed by Folk. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Capitals gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Ovechkin. And now he moves it quickly to Strome. They've got numbers here. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Buchnevich. Washington's got the puck. Now over to Strome. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. Van Riemsdyk's got the puck near the back end. Steps in with the block. Let's get the call here.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Dubois got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Sandin. Here's a rip! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Hammers it on the one-timer! Wow, what a stop by Binnington! In close! Big save! St. Louis has the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Dubois hauled down. Penalty on the way. Let's see what the official says here.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and he got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Centering to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Thompson's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
St. Louis plays it against the boards. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Passes on over to Karson. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, spectacular save to shut down the rush. The Blues are back to even strength here.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play.
Score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Blues extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Well, and I've liked their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They've generated, they created, they played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
Here's a shot, and that one's stopped. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Blues will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty. Face-off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
And somehow he hangs on. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Quick pass to Mangiapane. Great use of the twig as he puts that one away. Takes the pass. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And the puck departs the zone. Great pass from off the right side. Quick shot! We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Joseph's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Turned aside by Thompson. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Feeds the puck over to Joseph. St. Louis on the attack. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave him.
Chikrin stick handling in his own zone. Great stretch passes and connects.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Sends the feed in front. Couldn't complete the pass. The Capitals take it along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Feeds it on over to Bolduc. Poked away by Sundqvist. Beauvillier's got the puck. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Here in the late going of the frame, St. Louis is enjoying a 2-0 lead. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. From the open ice, they gain the line. Washington's got the puck along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Beauvillier. Made the stop on that play. Oh, they go back on offense. Oh, what a clutch save by Binnington.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
And they'll start with possession. And he takes the feed. Nearing the point. Oh, he'll feel that one. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Washington's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. The Capitals take possession in the defensive end. Washington's got the puck against the boards. The Capitals have it from the corner. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And that's deflected. Slides it over with pace to Sandin. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Into the offensive end now. Moves it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Blues have it against the wall. Huge steal in his own end. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Folks got it in the defensive end. They gain the zone from the left side.
St. Louis has the lead in this
game. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
This is a penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear and was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
Clutch City, what a save!
Well, goaltenders have to have a ton of patience as well. They want to make sure that they're outweighting the shooter here. James, he does a great job of it and makes the save.
Washington's got the win off that draw. Slides the puck over to McMichael. Look at this! Score! So they finally get one.
Well, they break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting a goal.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Washington's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Directed over to Shen. Moves the puck. Chikrin's moving it ahead. On the attack along the boards. Rocked him along the wall. Picked up along the boards by McMichael. Oh, save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
The Blues win the draw here in their own end. Sends a pass over. They've got the defense outnumbered. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Feeds it over. The Blues take it from the side. Scores! The Blues are off to a great start here in the third with a quick goal here, now up by 2.
Well, if you looked at the analytics, you never believed that they were winning this game by 2, James. I mean, they've had the minority of the shots, but they have been opportunistic. It's all about quality over quantity.
Good stand-up hit. Quick pass over to Radish. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Moves it to Eller. He carries the puck up along the wing. Moves into the slot. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Answered the call there. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Here they are on the attack. Pass out front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. And he takes the pass. Dismissed that chance.
The goaltender anticipated that one perfectly. Why? Because they knew it was coming. Everything is worked through this one-time position, knowing how lethal it can be. Got all of it. He just didn't put it in the net.
And they score on the delayed penalty. They make it count.
Well, they do make it count, James. Now, it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play.
Strong's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Chipper's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, he gets his glove on that and just enough to keep it out.
Binnington's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Washington's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances, but can't finish. Hammers one from the point. Denies him with the save. Great pass off the boards. Into the offensive zone. Suter's got it along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Kessel. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Van Riemsdyk's got it in the corner. The Blues grab possession of the puck. Oh, thunderclap, and knocks him off the puck.
He delivers a strong hit there, but they're down and out late in this game, and that's a frustration play right there. Being down so many, you can see it in his body language.
Bumped off the puck. Quick feed to Murray. Washington's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed. And he keeps possession. Folks moving the puck through his own zone. Grabbed along the board by Walker. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Well, the analytics community may not look at this one and justify the win, but a win's a win, Cheryl.
A win is a win.
with greatness. Mario, Sid, Yager, amazing. The Penguins get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. The Blues gain possession. Thomas has the puck against the half wall. Pass back to the point. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Shea's got it along the wing. Here he is, shot right in front. Big time stop there. And here's a shot. Oh, turns it aside once again.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. Oh, there's a hit on the play. Gains the zone from the right. Sends the puck across. And kept that one out of the net. To the front. Still has possession. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. The Penguins are across the line and into the offensive end. Pittsburgh's playing it from the side. Puck grab by Tomasino. Too many bodies in the way. Quick pass to Holloway. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Lets it go. No room for that one to get through. And he passes it up ahead to Holloway. Gains the zone through center. Moves the puck along the half wall. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end.
Novak's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back into play right away.
Gaining momentum along the wing. Into the corner now. And it's off the iron. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Past the midway mark in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Hayes wins it in the offensive zone. Gets his stick on it. Picked up along the wall by Bemstrom. Timmins plays it against the boards. Wrist shot from the slot. Makes the save with the trapper.
Binnington's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position to make the save.
And that slides right out. He might have a step here. And he's hauled down. Dewar's got the puck at center, and it's time to go. Puts it on net. Scores! On the penalty shot to Connor.
And the score is no longer tied, and that's managing the nerves. You've got the penalty shot, the game's on your stick, and you execute. That's a job well done, James.
Fax is one possession. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. From behind his own net. And it's a quick pass to Achari. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Takes it from the... Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Oh, James, we see these goals a lot now because the shooter doesn't have a lot of time. They know they just have to snap it to try and get a lane to the net with the net front presence. But this one has seeing eyes, and it goes in.
The Penguins have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. Taken by Grizzly. The Penguins will play it through the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a short pass to Grizzly. Pittsburgh's got it near the point. Handles it along the blue line. Puck scooped up by Amama. Pittsburgh's got it from behind the net. Moves it to Karson. Stops him cold. The Blues have it now. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. Pittsburgh's got the puck here in the open ice. A chance out front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. they're picking up steam. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Moves it quickly over to Letang. Pittsburgh's crossed the line and on the attack. Fires it. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a minute. Pittsburgh's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. And we are underway here in the second period. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
St. Louis needs to be more assertive with the puck, James. I mean, they haven't found a way to really create any opportunities with the limited time they've had with it. Why? Because their opponent has been all over it all night long. They need to change that now.
And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Pittsburgh's got it behind the net. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Drives to the paint, and he opts to wait for more support. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Looks to set up along the point. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right place at the right time. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the home crowd is loving this. Moving the puck along the boards. Looking. Cutting to the net. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
The Blues will play from the corner. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. The Penguins gain the zone. Takes it into the slot. Scores! Break out the launcher on the steal because that's a goal answer.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels.
Holloway's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, blocked down by Nedeljkovic. From a tight angle, throws it on net. Denies the shooter on that play.
Nedeljkovic has made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Scooped up along the wall by Holloway. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Quick feed to Burduke. Looking to make something happen at center. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. From a bad angle. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Nedeljkovic. Oh, he'll feel that one later on, but what a block. Timmins works the puck in his own zone. Now a quick pass to Kolyachova. The Penguins played along the wing. Back to the blue line. Goes right to the crease. An easy pass save made by Binnington. And now he moves it quickly to Tucker. Takes the feed. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Return pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Gets the tip. Bats the puck right out of midair. Turns it away.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Feeds it over on the rush. And he maintains possession of the puck here. And he sidesteps the check there. Toss to the front. Scores! So look who's at it again.
It's the second of the game. Too many could have bottled these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
The Penguins with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. Grzelcyk's taking it from his own end. Slides the puck over. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And he denied him there. Stuffs him again.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Puck picked up by Kessel. Slides it across to Thomas. Way too much congestion blocks that. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. The Penguins carried along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Karson. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Penguins have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all 3 zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home, so managing and protect the puck is everything.
Intercepts the pass at center. What a move! Takes a shot, and there it is, stopped by Binnington. Off the outside of the iron!
The Penguins continue to press even though they have a comfortable lead on their opponent, and this is a sign of a good team. You know when your opponent is on their heels. They get the lane, they attack, they shoot. This one goes off the frame, but nonetheless, it didn't matter much. They're sitting with some cushion. Grizzlex had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating, he's had a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
The Blues played along the boards. Denied by Nedeljkovic. Taken along the wall by Karson. Pittsburgh's in on the offensive attack now. Shot! Tried to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Sends it quickly to Suter. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Penguins have been handed 2 for interference. St. Louis gets set to go to work on the power play for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Look at this from an awkward spot. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Here's a shot from a bad angle. St. Louis has it behind the net. The Blues take it along the wall. From a short angle, here's a shot. And a strong effort on that play. From off the wall and onto his stick. Can't get a hold of that pass. The Blues have it behind the net. Feeds the puck across to Kyrou. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Feeds it over to Rust. The Blues fire blanks on the power. Oh, I think that pane of glass got busted after the shot as the whistle blows the play dead.
Well, that was a blast of a shot, and it just shows how strong the glass is and the technology. The new technology today, James, is it just spiders, but it has to be replaced because it's always about safety first.
The Blues win the draw. And here's the pass to Walker. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Off target. And he'll opt to play the puck here.
The Penguins have played extremely well within their systems tonight. They've been defensively structured, and they've been layered in their own zone, and now they're protecting the shutout. Know that their tenders made some saves. They've seen everything, but it's really great when you can get the big fat 0 at the end of the game.
Made that stop. St. Louis has possession of it now. Passes it over to Faxa. St. Louis plays it against the boards. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Rocks him on the play. Handles the puck. Tiptoes around the poke check. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Joseph's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. Here's a chance. Good stop by Nedeljkovic. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Slides it quickly to Rust. Sends the pass over. Raquel's got the puck. Lets it go. Denies him on the play.
Binnington's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Shea. And play continues here. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Pittsburgh's been stifling their opponent all game long, just right up in their face. They're turning over pucks. They're finding ways to interrupt the play, and wow, they're going forward quick and in a hurry, and they're just dominating the scoreboard.
The Penguins have treated tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. With possession along the wall. Here's a shot from a tough position. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Penguins all over them tonight. They lead at 5-0. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. And now it's over to Grizzly. Hayes setting up against the wall. Good battle along the boards for the puck. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. On the attack along the boards. The Penguins have it behind the cage. Grizzly's got the puck in his own zone. And they'll go the other way with it. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. The final horn sounds, and it's time to soak it all in.
Well, he killed. He saw him conquer between the pipes tonight. What a performance earning the shutout.
Well, yeah, and it's just...
Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Capitals take possession to get this one underway. Washington's got the puck against the half wall. Pokes it away in his own end. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Slides it over to Rust. Passes it over. Karlsson's lugging the puck. And that pass attempt is deflected. Handles the pass from his goalie. The Capitals take it along the wing. And he hangs on to the puck. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Shakes himself free. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And he slides it quickly to McMichael. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Quick pass to Karlsson. Sends it over to Tomasino. From a tough angle. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Slides it across. Tomasino's got control of the puck in the corner. Gets down to block it. Here's a short pass to McMichael. Here's the pass. Scores! It's in the back of the net. The Capitals draw first blood here in period number 1.
Now, it's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Here's the pass in front, and that's stopped. Nice feed from the goaltender. Moves it to Chikrin. Feeds it to Eller. And that's poked away. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Washington's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw. He scores!
He nearly snapped his tooth in half on that one as he goes off the bar and in, James. I don't think the goalie saw it.
Past the midway mark of the frame. We are all tied up in this one. Moves it quickly over to Ovechkin. Washington's got the puck against the half wall. Wraps it. Wrap around it. Tips denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Strong defensive effort. Receives the pass. Puck grab by Lazat. Quick feed to Tomasino. And he takes the dish. Avoids the defender. Here's a shot. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Handles the pass. Quick pass across to Roy. What a steal in his own end. Sidesteps the check. Scores! Well, talk about a friendly pig right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it?